Good afternoon. Welcome to OptionsTender. It's Monday, September 22nd, 2025. We're going to take a look at SPX on the on the daily and 65. And we'll also check out our indicators. But what is really, really important to pay attention to is the VIX today. I think this is the key indicator for what's really happening underneath the hood. And no pun intended, but we are going to look at hood as well because it might be the time to short. Okay, so here's, we're doing this intraday at about 1:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to get these videos intraday, consider becoming a YouTube supporter. It's 99 cents, and we really appreciate the support around here. Great learning tools in the Discord that are being added on all the time. We're talking about adding on some options flow pretty soon here. Just all included. You won't have to pay anymore. It's all 99 cents, and there's trade alerts. And the other traders are what I'm really focused on for you guys. Is we've had some wonderful trades in the Discord, and I'm super proud to have them here. So let's jump into it. We have SPX in the daily time frame, just a naked chart here. You see price action just continuing to push higher and higher. Okay. With that said, the trend is still up. We're in the green. If you would have bought here, getting back on top of that 20 in a green trend, you would have held with some good profits there. All right. With that said, your moving averages, your 8 EMA continues to be a momentum to the upside with the 20 curling up and trending to the upside as well. Okay. So for our traditional look here, we will have the options expected move. I believe it was around 100 points to the upside or downside, and we'll show that on the 65. So make sure you stick around. We're looking at this wedge. We're kind of breaking out from this wedge. So is this actually a breakout? Well, some can argue that you got to catch the right resistance and supports. It could draw it like this. Okay, here we are with the channel. That's beautiful, and SPY tagging up here. I had a chart on the Discord that just said keep it simple, and it basically looks similar to this. I have more of a wedge, but look at here. We reached some 666 numbers in here. I don't know. Maybe it's trying to get that last 66 cents instead of just 666, maybe 6 all the way around to end this. But we're at resistance. We keep bouncing up on top of resistance here, and it's an ascending it's ascending channel. So these have a 70 to 82% probability of breaking down. Now, with it ascending to this level, that's a higher probability than typically your ones that are more flat. So kind of like, well, this one's, really high up here. That's just high momentum. If they're pretty much straight up, then you're just in an uptrend, But anyway, so we're looking at these divergences forming here and continuing to pound on the upside there. So is this breaking out? If you're a breakout trader, sure. Now let's go to the McClellan oscillator. Here is an important, and we were just looking at this in the members video, an important divergence here continues to diverge. Today it was the epitome of divergence. You have 3 stocks holding up the whole market, and you can see the continuation lower as price goes higher. Will this resolve? I'm pretty sure it will. So with the MACD, we're really strong in the market here. We're not showing any signs of slowing down at the moment, and we're looking for this to curl back over before we start getting a sell-off. Now, we are in Rosh Shashana starting tonight, so is turnaround Tuesday. Is that lining up there? Well, we'll see what happens. Let's go back to SPY. And then we have our DMARC here. We had our 9 count sell signal back on, let's see, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, I guess Tuesday there. Got your little bit of a sell-off and continuing to count. Does it go up to 9 again? That's maybe. Money flow index back in that overbought right here. Another possible sell signal. Bollinger Band, sell signal. Same thing. Top of the band, overbought. Elliott oscillator, lower high. Now the VIX here is kind of the fly in the ointment here. Okay, so we have this nice wedge drawn, this bullish falling wedge. We keep rejecting off of it, even if we spike through, rejecting, and finally, let's put on those moving averages. Finally, we're above that, holding above it, and we're starting to get the crossovers with the 8 EMA 20, and we're holding on to the 50 today. All right, so if we see that hold, then we should see higher prices coming up here soon. We had our low in the cycle low here, and we're in the rising phase. The low is actually this one here. This candle is wrong, and you'll see it on the lower time frame. So let's go ahead and go to the lower time frame right now on this VIX here. So here's the 65. In the near term, we broke out from that bullish falling wedge. You had the low here. We made a higher low after the wedge. And then we had a nice big move here, correction, and we're holding on to a trend now. And we're getting tight price action. Will this break down or break out? That we'll probably see tomorrow. You can draw a little triangle to see that tightness of the trade here. Okay, moving averages are moving sideways. It's setting up for a big move. SPY. Here's your traditional look. And with the possibility that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Now we have our wedge lined up properly, and we're still trading around inside that wedge. I'm sure we'll probably have divergence here. Let's check it out. So far, the trend is up. Again, if you would have bought here on, I want to say Friday, you know, that's a nice little trade. We're just playing with fire now, though. We know that we're at resistance. We know that we keep bumping on top of wedges. So, you know, good for you if you traded to the upside there. All right, momentum is up. Trend is up on the 65 minute. Here we're overbought. Again, that divergence, right? So we'll see if that gives us a turnaround from here. DMARC at an 8 count. The next candle will be a 9 count. That's a setup right there. Again, the money flow, distribution, and getting divergence now. Bollinger Band. Here's our Bollinger Band getting up here towards the top of the wedge, and maybe if price goes a little bit higher, we can get that sell signal again right here. Elliott oscillator not confirming this move. So this is a setup in itself. So we have a nice, few indicators that are showing a reversal setup. And when and if this ever happens, you're looking at probably a larger move towards, let me go to this chart here. So we're probably looking towards, if this is a true ending diagonal, which I think it is, you have a 3-wave move up for 1, 3 down for 2, 3 for 3, 4, and 5, okay? And so your first objective, your first target should be right here, about 635, all right? The bottom of wave 2, and your likely target, your next target is about 620. So those, we'll go ahead and put a little line here. Target 1. always on the right. Boom. I don't need that. And then I actually did that wrong. Sorry. I mean to waste your time here. It's like I never used this platform before. Let's just do this. Target 1. And target 2. So I want to do this so we can, when we do this analysis each and every day, I want you to see this play out. All right. So after, if this truly is a Elliott setup, a bearish rising wedge is the traditional talk, but a ending diagonal, then this typically comes down quickly in a relative amount of time. You know, it took a long time to get up here. Let's call it, you know, a couple weeks to a couple months. And this should probably just take a few weeks to get down there. All right. So should be an accelerated price action with volatility going higher. All right. That's what I got for you. Let's go to Hood. Now, Hood is setting up very nicely also as an ending diagonal. So you have that wave 4 pullback here. And then with your tops forming, you have your 1, 2, the 3-wave move for 1, 3 into 2, 3, 4, and 5, where wave 4 is crossing over wave 1. So beautiful setup here. There you go. You know, and again, ending diagonal should come right back down to this 68. And that just so happens to be the same level just about as the wave 2 and the bottom of the wedge. So not as steep as SPX, but nevertheless, same setup. All right. Hope that works out for you if you take it. And then we'll see you in the next video.